have it written down? Amen. I think we're going to be reading 22 through what?
22 through.
I better get it out because I do not have it written down. So I better.
Through 36.
Amen. We're going to be reading Mark, the 5th chapter, the 22nd verse through the 32nd verse. Nope, the 36th verse. This has been an amazing morning. That's all I can tell you.
Amen.
Whew. I was trying to work on something for the last 2 days. I done studied it out. I was all ready for you guys. I got up this morning and God got me in a stuck place. And I went upstairs and I talked to Pastor T and I said, I need you to pray for me because I'm in a stuck place right now. And she prayed for me and I got in the shower. And when I came out, the Spirit of the Lord just began to minister to me. And as we were preparing for the last half hour to get ready to come to church, he started writing, giving me the scriptures that he wanted me to give me. And then on the way here, I said, I need something to match where the people are at right now. So then he said, I want you to go to Mark, the 5th chapter, because I was trying to get around it because somebody just preached it here a couple of weeks ago. But he said, it don't matter if they preached it, you're about to preach it. And so I said, yes, Lord. So here we are. And so let's begin to read, and we're going to be reading it in unison. I want you to read it with power and authority, and we're going to read it together. We're going to read it in the King James Version. It is on your monitors, so we're going to read it all together. We have monitors up under. We have them all around. So we're going to read it, and I want y'all to read it like you really mean it. Amen? Okay, we're going to try it again. Y'all not working me today, amen? I said we're going to read it together. Amen? Amen. I tell you, they keep telling y'all there's a sound that God is looking for. And he's just waiting for us. It doesn't matter about the heat. It don't matter about none of that. Amen? Because today is going to be your day you coming out. Now, high five your other neighbor. Say, neighbor, I want to tell you something. Today, I'm coming out. No, nudge him again. Say, neighbor, not only am I coming out, I'm going to look like gold this time. I dare you to clap your hands right there. So, now I'm about to look like something. I'm about to be something. I'm coming out of this one. Today is done. Right now. I'm out of it. Y'all too quiet. I'm coming out of it. You know how you get out of it? You start making a sound. And behold, there cometh one of the rulers of the synagogue, Jairus by name. And when he saw him, he fell at his feet, and besought him greatly, saying, My little daughter lieth at the point of death. Wait a minute. He's talking about your promise right now. Okay, I just want to let you know, we ain't talking about his little daughter. We talking about your promise right now. And I pray thee, come and lay hands on her, that she may be healed, and she shall live. Okay, we talking about your promise now. And Jesus went with them, and much people followed him and thronged him, and a certain woman which had an issue of blood 12 years, and had suffered many feel all kinds of preachers coming. When she had heard Jesus, she came and touched his garment. For she said, if I may touch his robe, I shall be whole. And wait a minute, how quick? I feel like preaching right here. How long did it stray? I feel like preaching right here. How long did it take? Wait a minute, she's been in it 12 years. But as soon as she heard about Jesus, she didn't even have to touch him. She just had to touch her. Okay, I'm trying not to preach right now. Go to stop that time. I'm in it already, all right? And straightway, the fountain of her blood was dried up, and she felt in her body that she was healed of that plague. And Jesus, wait a minute, how quick did it happen with Jesus? Test this in a minute. Let your neighbor say it's Christmas. It's Christmas. But it's in July. It's July. I'm about to get all my stuff. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what was done to her, came and fell down before him and told him all the truth. Okay, stop right there. Lord, hallelujah. Okay, go keep on going. Remember that scripture right there, because I need to go back to that, okay? That's 33, right? And he said unto her, daughter, thy faith hath made thee whole. Wait a minute, what made you whole? Your faith. Your money? Your faith. You coming to church? Your faith. Your faith. Go in peace and be whole of thy plague. Now wait a minute, here we go though. While he yet still. Now I'm going to talk to y'all. There came from the rulers of the synagogue's house certain which said, thy daughter is dead. Why? In her. Y'all can be seated. I'm going to stay right there. Why? Watch out, D. I'm going to lay hands on you, bring you back out that chair. Praise God. I want to catch your attention on something, if I may, just for a moment. Just for a moment. Do you remember, as soon as Jesus heard the word spoken, he said, I want you to go back up to 35, please. Go back up to 35. You got to follow me today, because I'm going to be all in there today. And while he yet spake, there came from the ruler of the synagogue's house certain which said, that daughter is dead. Why do you trouble the master anymore? That's where some of y'all are at right now. The title of my message is The Moments in Momentum. The moments in momentum. And if I had a subtopic today, it would be, I would just want to tell you, be encouraged because it's only a moment. I think you'll catch that in a minute. Be encouraged because it's really just only a moment. See, what you have to realize in the midst of momentum, which means we're moving, we're going, we're on this journey, we're making some things happen. Anybody know what I'm talking about? Some great things have been happening. Yes. But in the midst of any journey, there's always some detours. Okay, I'll talk to this side over here, maybe. There's always some detours. In other words, there's always some moments inside of your momentum that can either stop you or they can propel you. And you got to be careful that, amen, these moments that you're having right now, you'll understand that they're not here to stop you. They're not even here to delay you. They're here to teach you a lesson about the God that you serve. Every now and then, I don't care how good the race has been, something seems to happen in the midst of, especially when everything is going good. I want to talk to this side over here. When everything is going good, it seems like you got the good job, you done got the good house, you done got the good car, everything seems to be going good, you done opened your business and everything is going the way you planned it to go, but then all of a sudden, tell your neighbor all of a sudden, tell them really all of a sudden, I didn't even see this one coming, I didn't even know it was about to happen. I was still in the midst of the praise of the last blessing that God gave me, but all of a sudden, I found myself in this moment. I found myself, and it seemed like I wasn't doing or I wasn't going where God told me to go. But I got a message for you today. I got an announcement from the Lord today. He said, tell you today, don't worry about your moment because he still got you in momentum. I was just wondering if I had one or two people that needed to hear this today. Don't worry about your moment. Because he still got you in your moment. Woo, somebody shout glory. Tell your neighbor after this. So I've been studying, and all for the last month I've been reading something. I've been reading Genesis, the 22nd chapter. And in the midst of Genesis, the 22nd chapter, in the first verse, there has been something that keeps standing out on me, and I can't get past it. And it says this, after these things. Okay, I'm going to talk to this side because maybe I went too deep, man. I'll keep on reading because I'm trying to get you to the point of the blessing. But first of all, you got to remember that you won't get there until you experience some of these after these things kind of situations. It's not until you go through after these things that you will ever get the thing that he already promised you. You trying to bypass the process when God trying to get you blessed for trying to steal and steal to get it. He's trying to get you something that's going to last you an eternity. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I'm in my moment right now. Don't worry about it right now. But I'm about to come out of this. And when I come out, I'm coming out flying this time. I wish I had some eagles in here. I wish I had some people that were believing in here. Tell your neighbor, I'm about to fly over there. It's only a moment, despite of everything you are going through right now. It's only a moment. And see, when you get to the point where you understand, this is only a moment. This ain't going to last forever. Well, matter of fact, he said, weeping may endure for a moment, but joy cometh in the morning. I ain't tripping about this moment. I've been here rejoicing while you complaining. I'm shouting, hallelujah. Somebody shout glory. No. Turn to your neighbor and say, neighbor, I don't think you believe me, but it's only a moment. I dare you to shout right there. I'm not talking about no sit on your seat shout. I'm talking about a shout. He told me to tell you, despite of everything you're going through right now, he said to tell you, according to Romans 8 and 37, he said, tell you, nay, in all things. Okay, I'm going to keep on going. Remember what I said in Genesis 22 and 1. It said after these things. And now he said in all things. I am more than a conqueror through him that loves us. And he said, for I am persuaded. Tell you, I'm persuaded. Oh, no, just tell them for real. Like you didn't say, I'm persuaded. Say, listen, I am fully persuaded that what God has said, God is about to make it happen. And it's about to happen right now. Say that all things. Not some things, all things. It's just a moment, but it's all working together for my good. In all things, after these things, I'm going to be blessed. So he said this, he said, nay, in all things, we are more. Did I tell you something? You are not regular. You are not normal. You are already equipped to win. He never equipped you to lose. When you got born again, you became a winner. The cross took care of all of it. Nay, in all things, I am more. I wish I had some winners in here that knew despite of what you're going through now, God said you already. So I'm persuaded. Listen, you ain't even got to tell me. I'm already persuaded. Neither death, nor life, nor angels, nor principalities, nor powers, nor things present. What I'm in right now is not about to separate me. For a matter of fact, what's about to come next ain't about to separate me. What's about to come in my future ain't about to separate me. What already happened ain't going to separate me because I am fully. I wish I had some people who are fully persuaded that this time I ain't going to be moved. This time I ain't going back. This time I ain't going to waver. This time I ain't going to shake. I'm going to stand here until I get my. for y'all. He said, tell you, I ain't changed my mind about you. He said, tell you, what I said I was going to do on January the 1st, I'm still going to do it by December the 31st. He said, whatever promise I made to you, my word is still good. My word is still active. It's about to come your way, and it's about to come. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I don't know about you, but I believe something is about to happen. It's only a moment, and I'm about to get back in my momentum. So he said, listen, quit letting these things offset you. He said, quit letting these distractions distract you. He said, quit letting everything that's contrary to what I'm saying. He said, listen, I ain't changed my mouth. Don't you? He ain't changed his mind. Don't you change your mouth. He said, you still got to say what I say. It don't matter what it look like. He said, speak life right now. Tell that thing what to do. Tell that mountain to get out the way. Breathe some groove out into that blessing. It ain't dead yet. Tell your neighbor, he ain't changed his mind. He's still about to bless you. I don't care how bad it looks, he's still about to bless you. I don't care how many eviction notices you got, he's still about to bless you. I don't care if they came and got your car yesterday, he's still about to bless you. I don't care if your food walked out on you, he's still about to bless you. Say, Lord, bless me now.
Lord, bless me now. Right now.
I wish I had somebody who was standing on the word of God saying, bless me right
Now.
let your neighbor say, neighbor, it's about to happen. I've come to bring it live. And it's about to happen right now. I'm looking for somebody who's looking for Christmas in July. I'm looking for somebody who knows the God that I serve, and he can't lie nor take it back. Tell us it's only a moment. It's only a moment. This ain't the final destination. It's only a moment. This ain't what it's gonna be because it ain't came what he said it's gonna be. It's only a moment. It ain't came to what he said yet. So this gotta be just a moment. This just gotta be a pause in the action while God is working some things out on my behalf. Because I'm believing him until I see it. Somebody shout, glory! That should encourage somebody right there. It's a moment. This ain't lasting forever. It's a moment. This ain't gonna go to you to heaven. This is only a moment. This trial is just to make you. It's just to try you. It's just to prepare you for the real blessing that's about to come your way. Tell your neighbor it's only a moment. According to Philippians. How do I know that? Because according to Philippians 1:7, the Message Bible, if it says there has never been the slightest doubt in my mind that the God who I started this great work with in you will keep you at it and bring it to a flourishing finish on the very day of Christ appears. Turn to your neighbor and tell your neighbor, this is just a moment in your momentum. But I think I heard a preacher say on yesterday, and I promised him I was stealing a part of his message. And since he's sitting here today, I might as well go on and say what Minister Beasley said. And I want to tell you something. You're about to finish real good. I didn't say how you started. I said you're about to finish real good. I dare you to nudge your neighbor and say, neighbor, you better watch me. Because I may be going through right now. But I'm about to finish real good. Listen, I'm about to get back in this race. I thought it was over, but I found out it's only. And then it was only a moment. The diagnosis was only for a moment. What your boss said was just for a moment. What the lender said was just for a moment. Because Jesus is about to step in. And when he steps in, he changes everything. They got the facts, but Jesus is the truth. He is the truth, the way, and the light. He is the light in darkness. He will take you out and you won't smell like it. You gonna show back up there and say, I thought you was dead. Say, no, can't you see me? That just refined me. I thank you for firing me so I can get to my destiny. I thank you for divorcing me so I can marry my life. I thank you. I feel like preaching now. It's only a moment. It's only a moment. This one ain't gonna last forever. Because my blessing is on its way. Prophesy, say, you're going to finish good. You're going to finish good. Now prophesy, tell me, you're going to finish good. I think I got some finishers up in here. You're going to finish real. So I come to announce to you your circumstance, knowing your situation, knowing your trial, knowing your tribulation, has not changed the mind of God. How do I know that? Because Jeremiah 20:11 said, for I know the thoughts, not only the thought that I have for you, I already know the plan. And what you're going through right now, you didn't know it, but it's all in the plan to get you to your final outcome. Because I ain't forgot about you. I know the enemy has isolated you to think I'm still not God. But I come out and tell you, we're going to still finish. He knows the thoughts. Because his thoughts ain't never changed. Can I tell you something? You can't mess up enough to change God's mind about you. You can't sin enough that he'll change his mind about you. Because he said, listen, myself. And since I don't agree with myself, it don't matter what the naysayers, the gainsayers is saying about you. I still got you on my mind. Say, Lord, thank you.
Yeah, God.
So he said, I know the thoughts of you. And he said, listen, the thought that I got for you is on peace. He said, it ain't no evil in me about you. He said, and I'm about to give you an expected end. And the final says, I'm about to show up and get you to the finish line so we can get the final outcome of what my thought is for you. Okay, let me keep on going. I got so much on my mind. He said, remind you that in 2018, he said in 2019, he was about to settle all past due accounts. Nah, that was not a good praise right there. He said, I'm about to answer every prophecy, every promise, every dream, every thought. He said, I'm about to bring it to pass, and it's about to happen this year. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, I got one quick announcement. He ain't forgot about you. Now turn to the other and say, neighbor, and his word is still good. Because he's still God. He's trying to get you from your final destination. So can I just talk for a minute? Because certain circumstances and situations have come in the midst of you believing. I want to talk to find somebody here. In the midst of you believing, some stuff done happen. It ain't all went the way I expected. But you got to realize my mind is still, listen, not even on the goal. I'm just trying to set a mark.
Come on.
The goal may be too big. Oh. But if I just set a mark, see, you trying to leapfrog all the way to the end, and you just need to set a mark. If I can just get through this storm, if I can just get through this mountain, if I can just get through this hell, if I can just get through this one, then I can get the mark of a high calling. But right now, I just hit the mark. So what happened is the enemy is trying to stop you. Because this is the 7th month. And it's the month of completion. And he don't want you to get completed. Because he don't want you next month to walk into your new beginning. Because he know when you make it into next month, your slate gonna be wiped clean. I wish I had some people who's ready for God to exonerate them. He's trying to keep you guilty in your state you're right now, because God's about to seal your record next. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, my bring back up my mistakes. You can't bring back up when I fell short. I know you want to keep me right here in this moment. But what you don't know, I'm about to get off the bench again. I'm about to get back in this game again. This is about to be won. And it's going to look real good when we go to the end.
Real good. Yeah.
Tell your neighbor it's big. It's big.
It's big.
It's real big.
I tell you this to give a real big praise right here. But in this moment, your attitude. I just want to talk to just a few people right now. It's going to be in this. I'm sorry, it's somebody telling me, see. They say, not me. But in this moment, it's going to be your attitude. It's going to determine your outreach. So y'all know me and Pastor T. Me and Pastor T was on our way back from Rome, and we ended up getting a delay. We ended up, y'all sit down for me, I'll tell the story because I'm going to wrap this all around. And I know, right, I'm here. So on the way back, we was coming from Rome and Greece, and we was coming back for the greatest trip that we ever experienced before. Greatest. We got to the airport. First of all, the plane got delayed from Rome. We got to the airport. It was already an hour late. They only gave us a 2-hour window to go through customs. So my mind was already, we ain't gonna make it. And we hit customs, and what my mind was saying, it came. So we ended up getting stuck in New York. But this is what Pastor T told me. As soon as we found out we weren't leaving, she said, whatever we do, we ain't about to complain. I'm going to help somebody right now. She said, whatever we're about to do, we are not about to erase the greatest vacation that we ever been in. So I come out and tell you, whatever you got to do, don't you start complaining. Because if you look back on the goodness of Jesus and all that he's done for you, so what you got to delay? He done brought you out time after time after time after time. And he said, guess what? I'm going to do it up. I wish I had some people that say, Lord, help me. So the first day, looked at the ticket all wrong. Have you ever got all excited just knowing you're about to go? You find out you ain't going nowhere. So I looked at the ticket, sign $1, and I swore it said 12 midnight. So I told my wife, we're going to eat dinner, we're going to chill, then we're going to go to our gate. We good. I called Sally and said, be there at 2 in the morning. She said, 2 in the morning? That don't say 2 in the morning. I said, you is a lie. She said, Dad, it say 2 p.m. I said, you mean I got to stay in the airport? But we already made a decision. We ain't complaining. Pastor T said, listen, let's not go get no hotel. Let's just camp out right here because we already made a decision. Probably the worst night's sleep I ever had on them hard benches. But guess what? I still didn't complain. But then we got up the next day to get on the plane, right? They could have laid that plane. But wait a minute, we already made up our mind. We ain't going to, I'm about to help somebody right now. And so then they delayed that plane. We got on the plane, started going to the runway, and they canceled that plane. Tell your neighbor it's only a moment. It's only a moment. I know, I'm trying to help you. It's only a moment. Then they said we'll hook you up for another flight. We were going to go to Detroit. They were going to pick us up in Detroit. They moved that flight. Then while we sitting there, it jumped off the screen. Said, what happened to this flight? They said, it's been canceled. I'm talking to somebody right now that you done had a lot of cancellations, and you done had a lot of delays, and you done had a lot of disappointment. But God is saying, you better keep your attitude. Because every time your attitude go wrong, that means you ain't ready for me to really bless you. Oh, tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you better watch your attitude. I know this is good for somebody. I'm in my apostolic anointing right now. God was doing something. We wake up the next day in the airport again. Come on. They canceled that flight. Now, Pastor T said, listen, I don't care what happened. We still gonna count it all joy. He said, listen, because I'm still coming to get you. Still. I got some help on the way you don't even know about. While you sitting in the airport, I got people about to come rescue you. While you sitting there right now, the angels on their way. And they're about to meet you, but they got to find somebody who's willing to bless God at all times and let his praise continually be in your mouth. So Pastor T, are y'all telling this story? Keep on going. Easy. Check this out. You know, I went through all that, right? Wife called the airlines, talked them into a rental car. Said, he'll give you one for free. Took us over to the reservations. They said, ain't no cars. Everybody done got the car. By this time, we had been in conversation with Sonia, Barb, and Timberlake. And they kept saying, we coming to get you. And we kept on saying, just wait a minute. Yeah. But I'm trying to tell you, God is still coming to get you. Even though you saying, wait a minute. God saying, I already know you need me. I'm still about to show up. Because there's an appointment we got to meet. And I got to get you to your final destination. And this moment is just about to be a part of your momentum. Because they said, we on our way. They hopped in that car. I don't know how Barb did it, praise God. I'm going to tell you that story, praise God. All I got to say is at 3 o'clock in the morning, they showed up in New York. Because we had an appointment to keep on Sunday on our anniversary. I got an announcement to make. With God, you'll never miss your appointment. You may have some delay. You may have some denials, but I got a guarantee you still gonna finish, and you about to finish good. I wish I had some people in here. I'm about to debate. But matter of fact, once they said they was on their way, we found us another seat and just crashed. I got an announcement to make. Why don't you just chill for a minute? Why don't you just rest in this moment? Why are you trying to do all the work in this moment? God said, I got you. They showed up 3 o'clock in the morning. Hopped in the car. They put in a GPS. They said, we're supposed to get here at 10:05. Bob said, I got to get my pastors to their service. When Bob driving, let me give you an announcement. Just go to sleep. Do not watch that speedometer. Yeah. Don't watch it. All I got to say is we made 2 expected stops, a 3rd unexpected stop, and we ended up at home at 9:45. She knocked off 25 minutes with 3 stops. But this is what I got to tell you. God says, I got to expedite some time. God is saying, you ain't going to have to wait no longer. God is saying, it don't matter what your GPS is saying. I'm about to expedite everything I ever said to you. And you will no longer wait. I'm about to make it happen. And you are about to get to your destination. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, you better watch out. I'm back to running again. Can I release this prophetically to you then? Are y'all ready for the prophetic release? He said, according to Ezekiel 12 and 28, he said, therefore, say unto New Beginnings Ministry, yes. Thus said the Lord God, there none of my word shall be delayed any longer. Yes. Whatever word I speak will be performed, declares the Lord my God. And he said it's about to happen right now. A moment. It's only a moment. Can I tell you what your moment is about to work for you? Because see, when you understand what your moment begins to work for you, you begin to rejoice right where you are. See, first of all, let me tell you this in Romans 8:28. This is what it says. Because remember I said that 22 and 1 said, in all these things. And then he said, in all these things I'm fully persuaded. Yes. Yeah. Well, then in Romans 8:28 it says, all things have been working together and fitting into a plan just for you because you love me. And I already got your end on my mind. He said, listen, why are you tripping when I'm producing something in you? Because you've been making your trial your tribulation. And your trial was just supposed to see if you were ready. And now you have made it your tribulation because now you have started complaining about the trial. And the trial was just supposed to get you to the next. And now you done made it a tribulation because now you done made it a sorrow instead of a step up in what God wanted to do for you. Said I was making it a tribulation. He was making it a trial. You made it a tribulation. He was trying to promote you, and you kept yourself right in there. then I'm going to talk to you. He said, what you've been going through, I'm talking to them, I ain't talking to you. He said, what you've been going through, it ain't even been nothing.
Wow.
I will show it to you in scripture. He said, you done magnified the problem instead of magnifying me. He said, oh, magnify the Lord with me. And let us exalt his name together. Now I'm going to say something. You have become a devil worshiper because you have been worshiping what the devil told you. And you have given it more worth. Oh yeah, I'm walking hard now. You have given it more worth than what God said. Because all you saying is the problem, and you ain't saying the word. Tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, it ain't nothing.
It ain't nothing.
Let me tell you how he put it. He said, 2 Corinthians 4:17, he said, listen, for this light affliction. Now listen what he said. It ain't but for a moment. Man, I done lost my audience. I done lost my audience. He said, listen, it ain't nothing but a light affliction. When Jesus went to the cross, he took care of everything. After that, anything you go through, it ain't nothing but a light affliction. Let me tell you what he said. It's but for how long? A moment. Really?
Just a moment.
Do y'all got this now? How long is this for? Right? And he said, and it worketh far more and an exceeding and the eternal weight of glory. Momentum is just not about speed. It's about the weight. Wow. Yeah. Break that down. He said, I'm about to give you my weight. Which means I'm about to give you my glory. Because when the speed and the glory hit, you won't be unstoppable. And you tripping and you stopping when he's trying to make you unstoppable. Y'all just shout glory to God. You hear that? They were like, woo, wait a minute. Don't worry. Because altar call today is going to be for you the chance to repent.
Come on.
For you staying in your moment. Now, can I give it to you the Amplified version? Come on. I got to get you the text over. For our light, momentary affliction, this slight distress of the passing hour is ever more and more, is abundantly preparing, it's abundantly preparing and producing and achieving for us an ever-later weight of glory. And he said, I'm about to take you beyond all measures, excessive, surpassing all comparisons and all calculations, a vast and transcendent glory, blessed never to cease. He said, I'm about to do exceeding, unusual limits of ordinary results. Okay, let me go back. He said this slight distress, that you've been going through. I'm about to stretch you into uncalculable blessings. In 19, he said, I'm about to do this that is never, ever going to stop again. So let's go to our text. I need, before you get into our text, give it to my text, Tina. Give it to text. Yeah.
Glory, glory, glory.
He said, I need to tell you this again because I don't think y'all caught this. The moment is to produce glory. But once he produces glory after this, he says, I'm going to do unlimited in you that's never going to cease. In other words, I'm about to build your momentum in this moment. This trial, thinking not strange, this fiery trial that is about to try you. You ain't going through a lot of trials, you're going to go through one good one. It's this one right here. Tell your neighbor, it's this one right here. And today, I'm coming out of it. But let me show you what your moment is for. Oh, my God. Because do you remember the text, Darius went to go get Jesus? And the Bible said they had built up some momentum. They was off and running. He went to worship him. He said, come on, I need you to come to my house. My daughter, she almost dead. Some of y'all done got some messages over these last couple of weeks that told you what God done promised you. It's almost about to die. Amen. And here it was, in the midst of him going to get Jesus to his house, there was this moment, Liz. Be careful of your moments.
Be careful of
Right.
That's the word right there.
Right. Because this woman with the issue of blood literally stopped Jesus. And it stopped him to the point that the Bible said he stopped and had a conversation with her. Which means this wasn't no short stop. So many of us would have got a little agitated, like y'all do when y'all sitting in the line or when you're on the grocery store or you're waiting in the bank. I ain't talking about none of y'all. And it ain't moving like you wanted to move. Yes. But he stood there and waited for this transaction to finish. And in the midst of it finishing, now he come and get news that what he came to get Jesus for, it had already died. Oh. So, Prophet Blue, he was in momentum. Because Jesus was coming. If you read it, people was throwing him, they got through all the thrones. But how this woman gonna stop him when I'm trying to give it to her? Right. We done went through all this other stuff, but now I'm at a moment. A moment. And I need you to get to my house now. I got the news that what I was trying to get you here for. There's no use of me even getting you here. But Jesus said this. He said, listen, that moment wasn't to stop you. It was to encourage you. So that I could show you, if I can take care of this woman with the issue of blood. Because I know you knew it because she's been around 12 years. And I know if you knew I could heal her, all you had to do was still get me to your house. And I was still going to be God. So this moment was just to get you to your blessing. I need you to go to 34. Go 35. Go 36. And as soon as Jesus heard the word and he said unto the ruler of the synagogue, he said, listen, don't even be scared. Now what he's saying is, you remember what you came and got me for?
Yes.
I ain't changed my mind about it yet. Did I tell you God said, wherever you at right now, I ain't changed my mind about it. Didn't I tell you it wasn't dead yet? I'm telling you, I still got my mind on it. All I need you to do right now is believe. That moment, in momentum, it was just getting me to believe. That's all. Because if he had came before that, he would have gave up. Sometimes God is letting you see somebody else's miracle. So you'll know he's still a miracle worker. Sometimes he's letting you see him bring somebody else out. So you know he's about to bring you out. He say, I'm the same God yesterday, today. You need to get up, keep on going, keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going.
God, thank you.
Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Keep on going. I got momentum now. Okay, here we go. Now go back. 42. Because this is what God told me to tell you he's about to do. This is all it's been set up to do. He could have came on the first day. He could have come on the second day. I needed to let there be a delay. Because if I would have came on the first day, it would have been a wow moment. He said in this season, I need to wow you. He said because now, he went into that room, he said, listen, get up right now. The Bible says he got up immediately. And he said, and they were astonished with great astonishment. In other words, they were surprised. I got an announcement for you. This next move, God is about to surprise you.
Surprise me, Lord.
I don't want to talk to some people that have kind of made that stuff now. God said, I'm about to bring back what you done forgot about. Because I came back to tell you, it's still on my mind. This moment is just for your momentum. Take me to Philippians 1 and 6. Close it on this. Philippians 1 and 6. Philippians 1 and 6. Say it to our feet. We done.
Yes, Lord. Done with this guy.
Tell self, say self.
Self.
Watch your attitude.
Watch your attitude.
Ain't that something right there? He said, being confident of this very thing, that he which has begun a good work in you, he said, will perform it into the day of Jesus Christ. Y'all, please understand this. Everybody in here been going through a moment. I don't care who you are. I know you have. And this moment has distracted you. Don't move. This moment has distracted you. It's gotten you off the goal. It's gotten you off the work. It's gotten you off the promise. Because what we have started doing is looking at the situation and the circumstances And we have not gotten back to the Word of God. For a matter of fact, he said, looking back unto Jesus,
Come on.
who is the author and the finisher of my faith. Which means he already wrote the book. When he gave you the Word, he was already going to make it good.
Come on.
You just got to start saying it out your mouth. Whatever God said, you better say what he said. Whatever situation we kept saying, we say, we ain't going to argue in this situation. Because guess what? God has been too good to you in the past. And I got an announcement. What he's about to give you in your future going to astonish you. So I ain't about to trip in this moment. I ain't about to get in a place because it's only a moment. Amen.